It's time once again for
Southern Gospel Forward.
Southern Gospel Forward.
Southern Gospel Forward.
Well, hello, everybody out there. It worked. Hey, y'all. We have moved back to our original platform, giving her a shot again. We've had some connectivity issues over the last few weeks, and this is the first time since we have been doing this that I have zero control tonight over anything that happens. So it may be great. This is probably going to be the best one we've ever had. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for joining us on another episode of Southern Gospel Forward. I'm thankful to see all my friends and family on my screen with me tonight, and we're glad that you joined us. We have a great show. We have a wonderful guest that we're so tickled to have with us. If you will, please do those shares for us. Share us on Facebook, on your page. And if you don't mind, if you haven't liked our Southern Gospel Forward page, you can like that as well. Hey, to our YouTube viewers, we love y'all. We thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And that would be a blessing to us. We had a bunches of individual sponsors tonight that we want to recognize for helping us. Really, our individual sponsors help us keep going. We got Alice Baines, John Barker, Lindsay Edens, Daniel Garrett, Claire George, Daniel Hayes, Andrew Potts, and Anthony Pritchett. I think I called everybody in that. We thank y'all. We love y'all so much for doing that for us. And I'm just in the mood to go ahead and kick this thing off. How about y'all?
That sounds good to me.
Let's do it. All right, y'all. Please make welcome to the Southern Gospel Forward. Who are we? Southern Gospel Forward platform. Cameron Edens of Anthem Edition.
Hey guys.
Hey bud, how you doing?
Good. I'm doing great.
My tongue got tied on my eye tooth and I couldn't see what I was saying. It got kind of tripped up there for a second. But
sometimes it's hard to remember who you are.
It is. Yeah. You just got to think hard. And yeah. So, hey, Cameron, thank you so much for joining us on a night off and giving of your time. And thank you, family, for giving them time. And we're just glad you're here.
I'm excited to be here. It's an honor, really.
You're a blessing. And hey, I believe that our folks that are watching will know who you are. But just in case somebody is seeing you for the first time, would you take just a second and just introduce yourself to our crowd?
Sure. My name's Cameron Edens. I live in Greenville, South Carolina. I sing tenor for Anthem Edition. And like I said, live in Greenville, South Carolina with my wife, Caitlin, and 3 dogs all the time and 1 dog sometimes. So that's kind of home life. So,
well, good deal.
That's me.
I love it. And doing a fantastic job with Anthem Edition. I'm sure a lot will be said about that tonight. But here is the part that I really enjoy. This is the part where I sit back in my chair and I let my young friends go to it with you with some questions. So here we go. Y'all kick it off. Y'all remember who's first?
Yes, it's me. I got it.
All right.
So this is one that I just like to do as an icebreaker type of thing. First questions going around so we can know a little bit more about your personality. If you could travel with a group that is retired and no longer on the road, what group would you want to travel with and why?
Oh man, I would have to go through Cathedrals. I know that's a common answer, but they were the ones growing up that they're huge and I mean they sang to the biggest crowds and had some of the best songs and definitely some of the best personalities ever in gospel music.
Right.
And it would be amazing just to get to go ride that bus and get to know those guys and sing those songs that everybody knows, you know. So I definitely would have to go Cathedrals. If it wasn't Cathedrals, I would probably go something like the Rebels, go way back and
nice.
Something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I always think when people say, as many people say Cathedrals, I think it's just a testament to them as a group. Mm-hmm. And you know, they set the standard, you know. So yeah, I also think it's cool about the Rebels. So we have a couple of their albums, and so I think they have a cool sound. I think you could sound pretty cool with them.
I love I've always loved their sound, and they had some good guys too, some very talented people come through. So
Yeah. Absolutely. Very nice. Thank you.
All right, I think it's the ladies first tonight, so I guess I'm
is.
next.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question for you is, who would you say would be one of your singing inspirations, or it could be more than one, but who inspires you when you sing? Like, who got you into it?
So growing up, my dad actually sang gospel music. So I spent my childhood basically going wherever he went. That's where I was. So from the time I was 3-4 years old, I was rapping chords on a stage after concerts and doing stuff like that. So I traveled with him all the time, and up until I was about 15. And so I definitely have to say Dad. He actually sang baritone most of the time up until the last major group that he sang with. He was with a group called Providence Quartet. And so he sang tenor with them, but he would always sing baritone in the car, and I would pick around and sing all the other parts, usually tenor, because for whatever reason, my voice has always been high. So I kind of got stuck with it, and that's where it stuck. So other than Dad, probably my hero, if you will, growing up was always Jay Perrick. I love Jay Perrick.
Yeah.
Just his energy on stage and just the way, he was a magnet. You couldn't take your eyes off of him, and he was just so fun to watch and fun to hear sing, and just that was what I wanted to be when I was a kid. And so Jay was the probably the biggest one, and then of course I love Danny Funderburk, and he's become a really good friend since I've been up doing it full time, and Jerry Martin was another one that I really loved too. Jerry actually sang with a group called the Melody Airs, which is where I came from before I started with Anthem Edition, and Jerry sang with them back in the 80s. So those are kind of the big three, if you will, for me, as far as people that I just, I wanted to be able to do what they do, in one fashion or another, to be able to communicate like Danny, and to be able to hit the soaring highs like Jerry and Jay. Just that's what I wanted. So
that's good.
I had you have a follow-up question. You said rapping chords. I know for my dad, there's a right way and a wrong way. Is that true?
That is true. It's true. Yeah.
What technique do you use?
What technique do I use?
Yeah, what technique is it? Because there's over, under, and then there's
growing up, we did the back and forth thing with your hands, because you can take a chord like that, throw it, and it won't tangle, right? That's how I did it growing up. Now we do the whole gotta go one way thing. They don't twist and put them in a box. Which I've been relegated to the product table here since the whole cancer thing. So I don't rap chords anymore. For now, I'm sure it'll come. But yeah, I haven't done it in a while. So, but yeah, they all got a no twist and fit in the little case the right way and all that good stuff. So yeah.
It's less pressure when you don't have to rap chords. So just hold on to that as long as you can.
You're absolutely right.
Well, you partially answered this question, I think, because I'm sure that one of them is going to end up being an answer on this. But if you could create a Mount Rushmore of your favorite vocalists, and it doesn't have to be just gospel music, but any genre that you want to. So you've got 4 slots to fill. Who's going to be on your Mount Rushmore?
Oh, goodness gracious. Vocalist. We're talking vocalists, not genre specific.
Right.
Okay, so
I have to make it tough,
you just pull in everybody, why don't you? So I'll throw Jay up there just for me. He's the guy. He's full package, stage presence and all that good stuff. We'll go out of genre, and we'll pull in somebody like a Steve Perry with and then, because why not? Yeah. And then let's see, let's stick to secular music for a minute. I grew up a big Prince fan, so I would throw Prince in there. Yeah. He's different, right? But he's he's a musician and a half, and he can do it all. Man, lastly, I only get 4. Why does there only have to be 4? Honestly, I'll say this, and I'm not going to say it because I get to sing with him every week, but somebody that blows my mind every night is Tim Rackley.
Oh, yeah.
And it's crazy. I mean, I still catch myself every time we go out. I stand back and just watch him lay it out there, and it's like, man, how does this guy still do this like he does? And he's done it like it for so long. So I'm putting Tim up there. Got to.
That might be the most unique Mount Rushmore we have ever gotten on this show. But I'm digging it.
I got you. Yeah.
For sure.
Aaron, don't you do a Steve Perry impersonation a little bit sometimes?
Impersonation?
Yeah, wasn't that the one you were singing? Or was that a different?
I mean, okay,
All
so
right.
he mentioned.
Put you on the spot, but I was just thinking there's one wrong.
Let's hear it.
No, we're not doing that on this show.
Come on now.
Shameless plug, though, since Cameron mentioned him earlier, I take voice lessons with Jerry Martin, who has Maryville Music Academy. So if anybody out there is wanting to take voice lessons, even if it's online, go look him up and get signed up for lessons, because he's a master and his whole staff is great. But Jerry loves working with me because I bring just totally random stuff to our lessons, and yes, Journey is part of the playlist sometimes.
So.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that on this show.
Come on.
Next time you're with him, Cameron, just get him.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I'll drag it out of him.
Triple
Okay.
dog dare you.
I'm just saying, pull up Pat Barker's comment right now. I giggled at that.
Yep.
I would pay good
I
money.
probably could, Pat. I think I probably could. Absolutely. I know I've done it karaoke in the past. Those are different days, but yeah.
Oh goodness! So
I can hear Doug trying to introduce that now. Now y'all know the cathedrals didn't sing this.
well, a lot of times I'm the one that is having to give the shovel off, but for the first time, I'm the one picking up the shovel.
Come on.
It's called maturity, guys. So you have mentioned earlier that you've watched the show a little bit. I'm just going to throw out the iconic question here. First off, I'm also thinking about putting like a cookbook out for NQC. Might be something. What is your favorite road trip snack?
Oh man, it changes from week to week, right? Probably the thing I eat the most, I would say, is potato chips, because I eat almost a whole bag of potato chips before I go on stage pretty much every time. But I go through phases where I eat nerd clusters. I've got a bunch of Kit Kats in the freezer right now on the bus. Warheads. I have Warheads with me.
Oh wow.
I love when guests bring show and tells.
Hey,
it just depends on the day. But I love candy. I eat candy all the time. It's a problem. Anybody ever had these guys?
Yes.
Creme brulee hearts?
I have not had that one, but I like those.
Oh, it's so good. So good. So I'm not a health nut. I might look like I try to stay skinny, but I eat candy all the time. It's kind of bad. But yeah, Kit Kats, Warheads, and potato chips are kind of the go-to right now.
So do you use potato chips more as because I know a lot of like singers who do have to sing higher will say that it helps. It's more of a just kind of lube everything up where everything can fly.
Yeah, you're right. It's I usually just eat plain potato chips, but every once in a while, like if I'm kind of snotty or something, I'll want something that's got a little bit of spice to it, just to get everything running and start getting all the mucus out. Yeah, salt and vinegar is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the reasons. It just kind of helps cut the crud, especially this time of year where, I don't know if anybody saw this, but Greenville's actually in the top 10 cities in the country with pollen right now. It's awful. But yeah, so you got to do what you got to do. And if that means eating a bag of potato chips, that's what we'll do.
All
There
for
we
it.
go. Hey, look, singers making road trip snacks, not only something to pass time, but also help them on the road. You love to see it, y'all. You love to see it.
That's right. Well, good deal. Love that first round, and I think it was some awesome questions. And I'm like Aaron. I think that's the most unique of Mount Rushmore we've had, and I'm all in it. I'm actually in it. I'm 100% in it. Let's go into our peanut gallery, and here again, I'm flying blind, y'all. Usually, I can see all this stuff and know what producers got starred, but I'm not going to see which one's coming up till y'all do. So let's roll with it, producer Jason. Anthony Pritchett, one of our faithful individual sponsors and part-time vlogger, says, howdy, friends. I love Anthem Edition. So do we. Thank you for watching, Anthony. Claire George, Cameron has one of the coolest voices ever. Fact, not opinion. I love it. I love it. And she's one of our sponsors, too. And she's been praying over us tonight, too. And we appreciate that. Nick Wilkie says, Scott, ask Cameron my signature question. I know it by now, and that is right. I do. Cameron, what is your favorite era of Southern gospel music?
I'd have to say probably 90s.
There you go.
Probably 90s.
There we go.
It's hard to beat. I'm with you.
It's just tough. It was all good back then. Everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rachel Baines talking about as Evan says it, iconic, or as I say it, signature question.
A synonymous question.
Synonymous question.
Synonymous. Yep.
Rachel's question, and we love her for it, is always, what is your favorite scripture and your favorite hymn, and why, if you'd like to share that with us?
Sure. Favorite scripture right now is 1 Peter 5:7. Of course, that changes. I think scripture is meant to affect you where you are in your life, right? So 1 Peter 5:7, cast your cares upon him because he cares for you. Yes. That's going through what I just went through with cancer and all that good stuff. That one helped me through a lot.
Absolutely.
And all those things you can't take care of on your own. We shouldn't be doing stuff on our own anyway. We should lean on them for everything. Mm-hmm. And so all those things that happen that you don't have control over and that worry you to death. And I deal with anxiety a little bit and things like that too. And I've had to learn to just literally hand it over because if you hold on to it, it'll just drag you down. And I don't know who else can help me like he can. So
Amen.
That's where we go. Favorite hymn is probably I Need Thee Every Hour. So that one's got me through a lot of times too. I tend to stick to songs that really speak in troubling times, and then all the other ones are just cherry on top.
That's great.
I'm just saying, if there's any songwriters on this, you could have gotten like 5 songs off of his response to why favorite scripture. Like you said, little phrases. I'm like, that'd be good. Oh no, that'd be good. So yeah, any songwriters, just clip that right there. Those like 5 little phrases. Get yourself a song from Cameron.
Absolutely. And I think that we're going to hold off on the questions. I'm trying to see some stuff too here on the questions. The peanut gallery. We may have a few more in there, but we'll hold them up. But got some howdies. I think I saw Riley Wheeler in the house.
Hey,
Riley's in the house.
And Owen Fields, I think he's on, and his YouTube handle is William Fields. But tell you what, Owen Fields is a blessing to Southern Gospel Forward and has sponsored our entire season. I mean, he is a sponsor for the entire season, and we love Brother Owen and appreciate him. And he said he loves Anthem Edition. So
and then Evan and I got to meet Miss Elaine Harcourt Friday night in Macon, Georgia.
Sure.
Her and Braves Fan 98, and I was like, this is just like a little mini
right.
party. So,
and I want to point this out. We get a lot of folks that come up to at concerts, and I'm already terrible with faces. Like a lot of the times, like I'm terrible with faces, good with names. I'm the exact opposite. A lot of people walk up to me and I can't remember, if I met you 5 weeks ago. And so those little tiny circles are about the size of a dime on our screen.
Yep.
And a lot of times someone will, hey, we love the show. Please tell me your name. I love meeting people, but I felt so bad, Miss Elaine, because I didn't recognize. She walked by me about 3 times and I never recognized her, and I still feel so bad. So please tell me your name, because I can't see that big, y'all.
That's right. our little squares are a little easier to see than them little bitty circles. So
They
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yes.
But that's good. Well, thank y'all so much for the input on your questions. Y'all can continue to put your comments and questions in, and we'll try to get to a few more along the way. But I would love to open my panel back up and go for another round of questions.
Yeah. So I was a little busy when we were making the script, and I just got stuck in my typical questions, and like I love those questions. But I did want to ask if you were cool with it.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing a little bit about your cancer journey and kind of that testimony and how the Lord brought you through? I kept up with it, via social media. And I'm sure others did too, but maybe just some like big moments where the Lord just really showed himself to you, or some moments that just really have stuck with you and will stick with you the rest of your life.
Sure. So obviously it was a surprise.
Right.
We never saw it coming. It was very sudden, and it just happened to happen on the road, and we had to cancel a date in Prattville, Alabama. And we actually just sang there, I think 2 weeks ago. We did the makeup date for that. So that was kind of it was a cool full circle moment, because that's where it started. And then when I got to go back and do that makeup date with the guys, being cancer free and everything was really cool. But I guess some of the biggest thing for me last year was probably getting to go to getting cancer, and then obviously having a big surgery, being out for 8 weeks, and I think I flew to Virginia and did one date with the guys because they just couldn't find a fill in. I still had staples in my stomach. Doing that date, 51 of them. But other than that, I hadn't sung at all with the guys until NQC last year.
Right.
And the week of when I started chemo, I told my oncologist, I said, how quick can I start? Because I know that I knew I was going to have to go to chemo 5 days a week for 5 hours a day, and then I was going to have 2 weeks off. And I said, listen, I need to start chemo this day, because this week I have somewhere to be.
Right.
And of course, all the nurses and everybody knew that I sang gospel music for a living, and they knew that's what I was doing. So that obviously had created a lot of cool conversations while I was at the clinic and everything. But I said, yeah, I need to start this day, because that second week, my second recovery week, I need to go to NQC and see everybody and get to fellowship with people, because I miss it. I've been gone for so long, and I needed it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so getting to go to NQC and see all the people, my peers and friends on the road, and all the, I don't even like calling people fans, because to us they're family. It's just what they are. We don't make fans, we make family. That's just how our group is built.
Mm-hmm.
And so seeing all those people and having people come by the table every night and just, hey, I've been praying for you. How you doing? Da, da, da.
Right.
And having people come up and say, I don't know if everybody knows this, but we sang on Monday night, and this past year, and I still had hair when I came into Pigeon Forge, and we ate lunch with about 20 people Monday around noon, and at lunch, my wife was sitting across the table from me, and she said, "Your hair's sticking up on the side." And I was like, "What is it?" And I did like this, and it came out. And I freaked out. I was like, all I want to do is be able to get through NQC and sing on main stage and have my hair and look normal, I didn't want to look sick. And I wanted everybody to think that, know that I was okay and I was fine. But what I came to find out was, I obviously went back to the hotel and took a shower. All my hair was a mess. So I had a friend of ours came to my hotel room and shaved my head. I went to the bus, put a suit on, and we went and sang. And so that was why I didn't have hair from Sunday to Monday. And but having to go through that, as hard as it was, as nerve-wracking as it was, and I know it's just hair, but it's a big deal when you're getting in front of 6,000 people that expect you to have hair. Mm-hmm. But having people come by the table the rest of the week afterwards and saying, you know what, we appreciate you getting up there and, doing what God's called you to do. And you don't know how much of an inspiration it is for me see that you're going through all this stuff, yet you're still going. And, I had a lot of people come up and say, you know, I had several that said, you know, I just got diagnosed this week. I don't know what to do, you know, and several others that, well, I've had it and I'm good now, or I've had it for 10 years and I've been struggling with it for 10 years. I've been on chemo for this long and I'm doing all these things, and just being able to talk to those people and to give them a, you know, try to tell them it is okay. God's got this thing. And
Right.
if you're a child of God, then you got nothing to be worried about.
Right.
Whether it's here or whether you get to go home. And, you know, it's, God's got a plan for everything. And sometimes those plans are hard for us and hard for us to understand, but all of that, it all comes together for his good. And sometimes you just gotta be willing to, you know, to get through that trial and try to keep a smile on. And like I said, lean on him, depend on him for all your strength and all those things. Cause there's, you know, through the whole thing, there's times that, you know, through the rest of chemo, I would go to chemo for my week. I would miss that weekend and I was on the road the next 2 weeks.
Right.
And, there were some weeks where it was hard, you know, I would get on the bus and lay down and get up for sound check and lay back down and sing and then lay back down. And, but all I knew to do was to go, you know, God's called me to do this just because I feel a little bad or if I don't have energy or whatever, that's where I'm supposed to be and I need to go. And, of course, I've got a great support network and my wife's amazing and she's helped me through the whole thing. And the guys on the bus are amazing and, have done, you know, countless things just to lift me up when I was down and help me through everything, as well as our family on the road. There's the biggest thing that I've learned through the whole thing is I'm not as strong as probably I thought I was because it'll knock me down just personally on my own. I can't do it on my own.
Right.
And two, as a gospel singer, I need those people in the crowd a lot more than they need me. They mean the world to me, and they're super important. And sorry, I'm tenderhearted. I'll cry in your heart.
No, that's
but they really the people that we sing to are precious, and we need them way more than they need us, and it's just how it is.
that's beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
sorry for the long.
That's exactly what
great.
I wanted, because I remember I was not there Sunday night of NQC, but it was there Monday night. And like, that's one thing that I think I will always remember from NQC 2025 is watching you take the stage in the midst of your trial and singing praise. I didn't know that you had lost your hair between Sunday and Monday. But that was really, really cool. And definitely something I'll always remember. And now seeing your victory story on the other side, I mean, that's just epic, so.
Really cool.
God's good.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, sure.
And I think my question ties in pretty well with what you were just talking about. So what current Anthem Edition song that you might be singing right now is probably speaking to you the most or was speaking to you the most?
Right now, as far as ones that I sing,
Yes.
Still Under His Feet is still a huge thing. And I most nights I have a hard time getting through it without crying. And then a lot of days we come back and hit He's All I Need after that one. It's like, y'all are trying to make me cry. Stop. But those two songs in particular, ones that I sing are they mean a lot. They really do. It's a good message.
Yeah.
I was gonna say those were the first two songs I heard you sing when I saw you in person for the first time. Was those two, and I'm pretty sure I was crying in the crowd. So.
Oh man,
those are good. So, being with Anthem Edition, there's a big catalog of songs, not just from the Anthem Edition days, but all the way back to when they were the old paths. So, if you had the opportunity to bring back some songs from that catalog from either group, what songs would you want to bring back?
Oh man, I got to be careful and not say a bunch of tenor songs because I'll end up singing. And Jeremy Peace is a freak, so I don't want him to kill me. Honestly, the one that I've been listening to probably the most lately is "I've Got a Feeling."
Yeah.
So it's a toe tapper. It's a fun song. I like "He Chose the Trees," one of my favorite songs.
I want to hear you do that.
It's amazing. One that I say bring back. We don't do it a ton, but I love hearing Doug sing "I'm Saved." I love that song. Let's see, what else do we not sing? We've been pulling a bunch of them out. So a lot of the ones that that have been in my head since I've been there, we're actually starting to sing them now. So it's kind of hard to say. I like "Is This What You Had in Mind?" Off of,
yes.
That's a great song. There's a few. I could probably go on and on, but yeah.
Well, if you're going to reach back and get "He Chose the Tree" and "Is This What You Had in Mind," you might as well go one other song from that project, which that whole project is stacked. But I bring this up to Doug every time I see him, but "From the Cross to the Lost," he needs to be singing that one again.
It's a great song.
That is probably my favorite song that Doug Roark has ever done, and he did it really well. So he's good at communicating stuff like that. So if he's watching, then I'm putting in my vote again.
Nick Wilkie put in a vote. He says if they don't yet, I want the group to do "Peace Is on the Way" again.
Okay. We've ran through that one a time or two just for fun. But yeah, it's a good song too.
Oh, now
everyone throwing
it. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes, I agree.
We do know my guy can do it. We do it almost every day.
Yep.
You're welcome for the build your set list
Appreciate that, guys.
Just any of whoever makes a set list, I assume. Who does y'all's set list? Is it a collective thing or?
Kind of, but usually, Doug's really good at setting it up because he knows he really knows how to. There's you build a program, and then if the Holy Spirit moves, you pivot, right. And so Doug's very good about doing that and knowing what fits with where and how to do it. And then Kevin gets his input on, well, if we end with this and it's got a tail and then it's in this key, then when this comes on, it's in this key and it'll clash. And so we got to do, you know what I mean? So there's definitely, and then of course, as with most groups, it's how you feeling tonight? Can we do this? How you feeling tonight?
That's what's so great about gospel music, in my opinion, is that you go to a rock concert or you go to a pop concert and it's the same show every night, everywhere on the tour. In gospel music, you didn't sing the same set list Friday night that you did Saturday night, that you do Sunday morning, that you do Sunday night. And I love the beauty of that. I think that's very cool.
You just never know. We were singing in Prattville and somebody at the end of the concert yelled out a song and Doug looked at me and he says, "Can you do it?" I was like, "I guess I've only sung it once since I've been here, but yeah, let's go." So you just never know. What's going to happen. And I love that. I love the being on the spot and saying, okay, here we go. We got to figure this out now. And I hope it's good.
Yep.
Now, for my actual question, you're a great bass guitarist. I have always thought you were great at your work on the bass. But do you have any other hidden talents or hobbies that people might not know about you?
Oh man. I probably have too many hobbies. It's kind of bad. I'm the kind of guy that picks up something and I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and then it's like all in. And so like back beginning of last year, up until last summer, I was actually bowling in a bowling league on Tuesday nights. So I like bowling. What you can't see out of frame is I have like 15 bowling balls sitting over here.
Nice.
It's really bad. I like to play disc golf. That's what all this is. A big rack of disc golf discs. My wife, way too many hobbies. Oh, gosh. I've got guitars everywhere. I think I've got probably 40 guitars in this house. So playing music is still a big deal, even though I don't play as much as I used to. But yeah, disc golf and bowling are kind of the oddball things, if you will, that you probably don't see most people do. As far as hobbies, talents, it's really I'm a music guy. It's just what I do. And most people know that already, but yeah, outside of music, I'm not really good at a whole lot of anything.
You could say bowling is a talent because you take me to the local pins and y'all, it's a comedy. We need to bring back the old Louisville young people's bowling thing that I've always heard about.
Yeah,
and just have, Cameron could come in there and I'll put him on my team and everyone else can have.
If y'all want to find a bowling alley somewhere one night at NQC or something, I'm game. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's got to be one.
There's
There
got
has
to
to be. Yeah.
in Sevierville, I'm pretty sure. I think Sevierville has one.
I think there is one at Flavortown.
Oh,
They
You're
have
right.
the whole arcade.
Oh,
part.
there is. Yes, there is.
You're
No
right.
way.
Yes.
all right.
Yep.
Set it up. I'm there. I'll bring it
So
on.
how are we
Now-
feeling about a Guy Fieri costume, Cameron? Are we in for the Guy Fieri costume? No.
I'm not built for that.
Hey,
If you bring it, I'll wear it.
I was thinking about that downtown Flavortown and that bowling alley. Hey, now the family went there one time and we were waiting to sit to eat, and so we got in the arcade, and I think we paid like $1,052 to play all those games, and we got 3 Tootsie Rolls for the prizes. So you got to be careful.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, good
Oh,
grief,
yeah.
it's expensive. And talking about talents, one thing that's really cool to me, that I love every time I look at mine is if you see the hat that Evan has on top of his head.
Whoops. I'm about to knock the table over.
Cameron actually helped us with that on the patches. He got the leather patches. So he does that, and that was amazing work. So thank you for working with that.
My
on
pleasure.
us. And that was in the middle of time when you were sick too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I think about you every time I look at my hat. And yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
I
friends,
do some of that on the side, so it's
Yeah.
fun.
and friends and neighbors out there, if you like that hat, you can get one in brown or black. All you got to do is just let us know and we'll fix you up. Shameless plug. I think we're a little low on questions. We got some good comments to share, though, I think, from producer Jason. He's going to pop those up right quick. And let's see what we got. Some people joining us tonight. Becky Masters, so good to see Cameron tonight. Prayed for him many times during his cancer journey. So good to see God answer prayers. So good to see you sing at NQC. Thank you, Miss Becky, for sharing that with us. Rachel says, huge testimony to see you giving God glory at NQC. And it's also great to visit with you a couple of weeks ago. Never be ashamed of a tear or a tender heart. Amen. Brett Isaac Olson chiming in. What do you think of singing with Andrew Utek? And a big bass voice like that comes out of a little frame like his.
Oh my goodness. His voice, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't physiologically make sense that he can do that. Then do what he does. And the fact that he can sing high too, his range is phenomenal. And in fact, I think of him all the time because I keep this little bitty cup on my desk. And I'm like, that should be Andrew's sippy cup. I keep things around like that because I love him so much.
Yeah, it's
That
good
is
stuff.
so funny.
And in the comments now, Pat Barker, I have communicated with you, and you know that your hat is going out in the morning. So come on now, back up. And listen, Pat, I am sending my brand new brown hat that I had for me that's never been on a head to you. So just because I love you. So come on, man. Having to chide us in the comments. Hey, I think, are you good on time, Cameron? Can we go another round of questions?
I got all the time in the world.
Wow,
That was
is
great.
40 minutes already passed?
Yes.
sir.
Wow.
Time flies when you're being
Hey,
blessed.
Cameron, you must be the most fun guest we've ever had, man. I looked down and I said, it is wow. Kudos, man.
I got all the time in the world, nowhere to be.
Well, great. Well, let's do this. Let's have another round of questions, and then we'll go from there. See where we land.
So we know you have a lot of hobbies. You do some of the hat patches and things. But if you had to have like a quote unquote normal job, what kind of like stereotypical job would you have?
So this is really boring, right? So I've actually got a degree in electronics engineering technology.
Oh, nice.
So I went to school to program PLCs and do things like that. But I know how to machine, I know how to weld, I know how to fabricate, I know how to do all those things. So that's what I was doing before I started singing full time. So
that's very cool.
Engineer work, design work, CAD CAM stuff,
Wow.
CNC, all that stuff. So yeah.
Basically very technical and very, very knowledgeable, very smart. So.
Well, I wouldn't say smart. I'd say stubborn. But, yeah.
That's how I am. I'm just stubborn.
Just work at it till you figure it out.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. I know I can't weld, so. Okay, so my question is, what would you say is your favorite part about being on the road?
Oh man, honestly, the people you meet and the people that become family, that breathe into you and lift you up when you're down, and it is hard being away from home as much as we are. I'm sure you hear that from everybody, but knowing that when you're away, you got a family every city you go into, and people take care of you, and seeing people from stage when you sing a song that touches their life, and wherever they are and whatever they're dealing with, when you can see it on their face, you see them, laugh or smile or cry or whatever, knowing that you're making an impact on their lives or their day or their moment, whatever it is. My whole goal was to be able to, you don't know what people are going through, and we know people deal with a lot of stuff, financial problems and family stuff and life stuff, work issues, whatever. If they can come into a concert and for an hour and a half, however long it is, if we can help them to forget whatever that is for that amount of time, if for no other reason we get to do that, it's worth it. And you hope they see Jesus in the meantime while it's happening. But if we can let get people off of the everyday life struggles for that amount of time, and knowing that you can do that for some people is really worth it, honestly.
That's good.
Awesome. Amen.
That's awesome. So you've got a lot of years of listening to gospel music. You kind of grew up around it. So I'm sure you have a lot that you could pull from for this answer. But if you had somebody that you were wanting to introduce to gospel music that had no clue what it was, I'll give you 3 albums that you would recommend to them, just to give them an overview of what this music's all about.
Let's see. We'll go Cathedrals first, and we'll just throw the best of Cathedrals because it's got a little bit of everything, right? It's just easy. And then probably, man, something different? Probably like I would go Within the Rock, Gold City. That lineup. And I love the songs on that project. And then I'm gonna plug my group and say Today by the Old Paths. But
yeah, there you go.
It's a great album.
I love Today. It's amazing. It's such.
Yep. I don't know if it's on streaming or anything, but y'all go look that one up. Oh,
it's
is?
on. Yes, it's
All
on.
right.
It's on Spotify for sure.
Yeah.
I listened to it today.
Well, y'all go look that up. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
It is great.
I remember the day it dropped to streaming. Like it wasn't on for a minute, and then it was. And I remember the day I was like,
yes.
Like when it finally dropped, I was like, finally, because there was a certain song, I can't remember which one, I wanted on a playlist, and I couldn't have, and I was like, this playlist would be perfect, but That album's not on streaming yet. So
Right. I remember the day I played it on. I was playing it on the bus, and Andrew was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Dude, it's Today." He was like, "Who is it?" I'm like, "It's an Opaz, man." He's like, "I've never heard this one. Where did that come from?" And like, you've been here longer than me, and you don't know Today?
Right. So we talked earlier. You are a big superhero fan. You've got Batman sitting behind your shoulder there,
which is awesome, by the way.
Yes. We respect Batman here at Southern Gospel Forward. Think he's the cool superhero. So if you could assign each member of your group a superhero, make your own Avengers, your own Justice League with the guys in your group, and a superhero that correlates to their personality, their singing style, whichever.
Oh man. Let's see. I would probably.
I've got one for Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say I would either make Andrew tall or just have big hands or let him fly. Just because,
I thought you might call him Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
No. I would want to go the opposite way so he could
make him like Hulk or something.
Yeah,
that'd be funny if you were like Hulk. Yeah.
I want Andrew to be able to experience the world like the rest of us. He misses out. Being 4'5", it's tough on him. So, yeah, I don't know how he does it. Let's see. Gosh. Doug is such a talker. Like his superhero, his superpower would have to be something to do with like powers of persuasion or something. Like he would have to be, like Talking Man is what he is already. But
just make him a Jedi. He can use the Jedi mind tricks.
He could use the Jedi.
Jedis are superheroes in my eyes. So
I don't see why not. I think that's fair. Gosh, Tim's a superhero already, in my opinion. That's tough. It's a tough question, Evan. Man,
I think I found a perfect match for the question though. Like you get the superhero stuff. I'm digging with it right now.
No.
Good answers.
Like Tim, what would Tim's superpower be?
He's got like a Clark Kent look.
He does have a Clark Kent look. He's got that. Doug always says he looks like he came out of a Spiegel magazine, but I'm not old enough to know what a Spiegel magazine is. So I don't know what that is. Gosh, that's tough. What would Tim's superpower be? He would probably, I don't know if y'all have seen Tim with glasses, but the Clark Kent thing it's like dead on. I mean, it really is. Like he throws glasses on, he's a different person.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh man, that's so funny.
That's good stuff. Well, what about you?
Me?
Yeah.
What superpower would I have, or would I? I would want to fly just because I drive 4 hours to the bus. If I had to pick one, I would definitely probably want to fly.
Or just go the Doctor Strange and teleport.
Yeah.
I could teleport
right to the concert.
But
I would like teleportation.
Teleportation would be cool. I've always thought it'd be cool. Like, the everybody watched the Jetsons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the tubes they travel in.
Yeah.
Right.
Why aren't we there yet? I feel like we should have those by now.
Well, we have them at the bank. You can make your deposit and go through the tube and come inside. So we just need to build a big network of tubes all over.
That is true.
This is a question for later. Do those have curves in them, or
yes.
Yeah, they got
how? But the cylinder and the
it's like a water slide on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Just with a vacuum.
So it doesn't like 90-degree angle.
No. You got to put a radius in that thing, man.
Okay. I forget he has the fabrication degree. So I'm getting educated right now.
How would you think it hit a corner?
I did all the time when I was a kid. I was like, it just goes boom, boom, and then down.
No, you throw a radius. It's fine.
Where did we get off on this turnpike? Wow.
I don't know, but we're here now.
Well, I love those. And hey, yeah, Cameron gave some good answers on the superpower thing.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, very good stuff. So there's one question, and we're going to hold it for just a second, Jason. But Mama Roby put in a question that is really one of Tiffany's signature questions. So
It's my synonymous question.
your synonymous question. Let's hold off on that just a second, though, and do a couple of things. Let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Can I go ahead and do that? We got a giveaway, and we appreciate our sponsors on the giveaway. Southern Gospel Chronicles. You can go to theSouthernGospelChronicles.net and celebrating the heritage of gospel music one story at a time. So check them out. We appreciate the sponsorship. But the album tonight, the CD tonight that's being given away is actually it's Anthem edition, but it's before the name change. It's Old Pass, and it's hits, I think, from, was it 2019? Is that when that came out? I think somewhere in that range. So that's what's being given away. The first person that I see that put, okay, if you were going to be a superhero, what superhero would you be? The first person to put their superhero in the comments is going to get that CD. This could be interesting. If Nick Wilkie's still in here.
We wait for the pop.
We wait.
Yeah, because let's see how it hits. Because on the other platform, that's okay. Well, there we go.
Oh, yeah, there you
go.
Batman.
I did it on the Ford account, but
okay, so that's Zach.
Did I not win?
Zach got it, and he has won multiple times. But yeah, Zach got it, and I say who the backup is. Well, but hey, oh my goodness, Evan, you would be Deadpool? Come on,
because he's funny and cheesy and stuff. I wouldn't be like bad Deadpool. Like I'd be like a Christian Deadpool. I like talking to myself and stuff.
We were fixing to shut down and pray right quick.
No. I'd be like a Christian Deadpool because I like talking to myself and stuff, you know?
Yeah. There's the loose cannon. We all know.
All right.
All right, boys.
95. Thank you all for participating in that so much. We appreciate it. And okay, so we got time tonight. We're gonna let Cameron turn the tables. But first of all, Jason, will you put that question up for Mama Roby? We appreciate the Roby so much, and they are part of our family. And she put up the signature question that Tiffany asked several times. There it is. What advice would you give to young people that want to sing Southern gospel music?
The biggest thing I would say is be yourself, be real. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to put on a show. Don't try to be something you're not. Just sing, communicate. Learn from the people that pour into you. Take their advice. There's been a lot of people that have breathed into me since I've been doing it all the time, and just trying to practice, learn the right technique if you want to do it for a long time. Don't want to strip your voice. Sing in your range. There's nothing wrong. Everybody's got a range, and don't try to you be you. Just because somebody else does whatever a certain way or sings a certain way or whatever, you can learn from that, but be you and be genuine, be real. Don't be fake.
Love it.
Just love on people. That's what it's all about. Loving on people.
That's good. Amen. Good stuff, brother. Thanks for sharing that, because we love to see our young folks get encouragement from us on here and our artists. So thank you for sharing that. Well, Cameron, I think you've said that you have seen us a little bit here or there, and there's been a couple of our shows lately that we kind of technical difficulties or time kind of waned on us, and we didn't get to turn the tables. But way back yonder, about 60 episodes ago, Trevor Conkle in our first episode, just out of the blue, turned the tables on us and asked us a question. And folks kind of seem to enjoy it, and sometimes it can kind of catch us off guard. So would you like to you can ask us individually questions, or you can throw one out there, that we all answer. But would you like to turn the tables on us and put a question on us?
Sure. Let's see. What if you could pick one? Well, it'll be for everybody. If you could pick one old hymn for Anthem Edition to do, say if we were gonna to do a hymns project or something like that. If we were to do that, what's one hymn that you would like us to do?
Okay.
Let me think.
And I'm not picking like my favorite hymn. This is one for y'all to do.
Yes, that's what I want. What do you think we would be good for?
There's so many options that are going through my head right now.
Yeah, me too.
That would be good. That would be good.
There's so many bass features I'm thinking for Andrew because dude's got really good lows, man.
He does.
And so I'm trying to think of like a bassy hymn that's not been done 1,000 other times.
I'm trying to not pick one that's been like done over and over and over and over.
I've got something that would be really cool, and I think we would count this as a hymn. It's in the Stamps Baxter book. So, like, kind of from the Gold City acapella album, they did some stuff like this, like a Heaven's Jubilee acapella with like a little jazzy arrangement, something kind of different, you know, to show you all the parts off, you know. Yeah, I think I would like that. Something like that.
I like that.
I like Holy, Holy, Holy.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's great.
That would be a good one, yeah.
Hang on. I'm still looking. Because I'm trying to narrow it down to one.
Tiffany,
we've been doing this one. The Kingsmen cut it in 1991, and our church has been doing it like every service now. It's in the church hymnal. It's a really good one, and I think I like when Gary Shepard would do the high part on the chorus last go around. I'll be satisfied.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one. That's not a bass feature, but you can give him the third verse like the Kingsmen did, you know.
There's enough bass features, everybody. It's fine.
Don't forget the tenor and the bass. Tenor and the bass.
This is difficult.
But give me Tim Rackley on that third verse.
Absolutely.
And we'll be good.
That'll work. That'll work.
Sorry, Andrew.
I like Nick Wilkins.
I got it. Because I heard a bluegrass version of it, and I was like, and they like totally changed it from like the traditional way it's written in the hymn book. Like they don't do it in that way, but it's I'm on the battlefield.
Okay.
And I was like, I think the Anthem edition could pull something off like that in the version I heard, that like just take the hymn and just make it, you know, their own thing and make it a little. But I like I'm on the battlefild anyway, and I think that's something you guys could eat up.
I like it.
My mom picked a good one. That's one of my favorites. But I'm gonna go a little different. I'm thinking like a Blessed Assurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My mom said Onward Christian Soldiers. That one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jason, if you will, kind of put up some of those that we had some good ones from our peanut
There's some
gallery
good ones
for
in the
sure.
comments.
Yeah. Owen Field, Sweet Hour of Prayer.
That's a good one.
And
I went through that one. Went through my brain.
So the old hymn, is not this the
It's
land
not
of
this the
Beulah.
land of
There we
Beulah.
go. I was getting yeah, that's good. That's good. And Can It Be? Love it. Yep. It is well, of course.
Now the old Paz recorded that one years ago on a live project, and Tim.
I think I've heard one of the guys.
We've done it a few times.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, we've done it.
And Nick Wilkie says, "No one ever cared for me like Jesus." And I'm kind of a old convention song type freak, and like some of those shape notebooks. So I'm telling the world of His love.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, Rachel, if that isn't love, good stuff, y'all.
We've done it at love as well. We've sung that one out.
So y'all have a whole complete list now that you can go.
I hear the comments. Go to the studio. You know, play it. You hit the bass, get the piano key. You got an album.
Tim's album right there.
There you go.
That's
Boom.
great.
Have it out by convention. You can just our logo. You have our logo. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's everything working great, but this has been one of the most efficient shows we've had too, because we have just crossed the hour mark. And I tell you, Cameron, this has been a fantastic time with you. I hope that you have had a blast with us, because you've been a blessing.
It's been awesome. Thank you guys for having me. It's been really fun.
Yeah, man. And if anybody have anything else you want to do before we announce the next episode?
I'm good.
We need to have Karen back again because tonight has just flown by.
Great.
My goodness, it doesn't feel like an hour. It still feels like we're 5 minutes in, man.
Hey,
Yeah, reach out. I'm here.
I was going to say anything they want to say about Anthem Edition.
Thank you that's where we was going next. Yeah,
Very good,
absolutely.
Jeff.
So, Cameron, we'd like to give you guys time you've been great to give us your time. So anything you would like to advertise or tell about what's coming down the road for Anthem Edition? We got your website displayed, and I think we have a graphics of your latest CD. Anything you want to talk about, share with us.
Well, we do have another project coming out. It'll be probably this fall. You want to see Darla? This is Darla.
Hey,
say hi.
Oh.
But we got a project coming out later this year, and we're really excited about it. And obviously check us out on socials, Facebook and Instagram and all the things, and all the streaming platforms, all that stuff. And keep an eye on our schedule for sure. Come see us if you're close. We'd love to see you and meet you if we haven't met you before, and just come see us.
And you guys are on Bands in Town, right?
We are. We're our own Bands in Town.
That's a great way to keep up with the artist's schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And that the latest CD available is Promises Kept, and that is a fantastic project. Y'all can pick that up online on their store or see them in person. But yeah, please go and check them out online. Get their schedule, go see them, because we appreciate you guys supporting them. And supporting Cameron. And yeah, you mentioned family, Cameron. I'm a big believer, and Southern Gospel Forward isn't just this, or it isn't just some of our social stuff and all. We are family, and you are absolutely part of it. So you have an open invitation anytime.
Bowling is on for
we're doing it. I'm looking for.
I'm not good at bowling, but that sounds cool.
Yeah. I'm game. I'll make sure at NQC I've got some bowling balls in the truck. So we're
look out. All right. Hey, we could just do it in the concourse, set up in one of those areas and just put some pins up, and let's do it. Let's just, why not?
That'd be fun.
Boy, I got a whole different row of humor I could go with that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, you can hang with us for a second if you want to, real quick before we jump off. But we're going to go ahead and put out who we have next. And y'all, these next 2 months have been it's been a little dynamic, and we've had some stuff scheduled, and we had to reschedule and all that. But it's really starting to come together.
And it's
April,
really fun.
Yeah, April and May, and it's looking
and
to
then
be
June. It's
pretty epic. Yeah, and then into June. So, but our next guest, and remember now, we had a fifth Tuesday. You'll never have a 10th Tuesday in the month if you do something that's going horribly wrong. Yes. But we had a 5th Tuesday, so we're going immediately to our first Tuesday, our regular schedule next week. And we asked on social media maybe a month or two ago, some of our past guests who to have on, and we paid attention, and we've got those written down. We're going to have a repeat guest. We had her on
our top voted.
Yeah. Repeat. Absolutely. And she was our 4th episode way back in season 1. She was our 4th episode. She's in the top 10 for favorite young artist again this year. And the group is in, I think, the top 10 for
trio.
She's favorite young artist and their favorite, trio. But we are going to be tickled to welcome back to the show Jaylee Vanderslice of Sound Street. So absolutely. We are looking forward to having her back. She's actually helped us with co-hosting a time or two down the road, so she's part of our family, and we're looking forward to that. That'll be April the 7th, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So y'all mark your calendars and join us.
It'll be a girl's night.
Be a girl. Right. Yeah. And I'm telling you, now she was amazing. When we had her on, was she 15 at that time? She's fixing to be 18. And I know a lot of people talked about her spiritual depth for her age at that time, but now it hasn't done anything but just gotten better, more better. So y'all join us, and we'll have a big old time. Jaylee is awesome. I agree with you, Nick. Well, all right, y'all. We have had a wonderful night. Y'all have been a blessing to us as always for joining us. Panel, great job. Cameron, we love you to death, and we thank you for your please. Tell everybody hi for us. Thank you for your giving them time, and we just look forward to seeing you down the road.
Absolutely.
and just come be a part of us anytime you want to. Friends, we have made it through the episode back on this platform. It's been weird. I hadn't been able to see a thing going in production. Hadn't Jason and Dawson done a good job at keeping things rolling? I always want to mention them. They do a great job in the background. Y'all keep interacting with us on social media. Let us hear from you. And we love you, y'all. We're going to get on down the road. Y'all have a good night. Happy Easter.
Bye.
I'll see y'all next time.
Is this thing still